Hello everyone, it's Lucy and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are doing a shell challenge video. It's been a really long time since I've done the shell challenge. This was really popular back when everyone was in lockdown and they had to stay in their homes. And this was kind of a fun game or fun challenge to do because you could kind of play with people without actually playing with them because Sims 4 doesn't still have a multiplayer function. But this challenge really made it fun for people to kind of play together. I know me and my sister, we took advantage of it. She would send me shell challenges and I would have to do them, and I would have to create the interior and the exterior, and then I would repost them to the gallery with my updated version, and then she would download it to her game and kind of check it out. And so that was a lot of fun for us to do. And I did download this shell from the creator Gizky, so Gizky, I think is how you say it. And they ended up doing this shell, but they added the roof line, so I didn't have to do the roof at all. Which I knew, like when I was doing the shell challenges before, that was kind of a struggling aspect to the challenge for me, because it was really hard for me to do the roof line and get it all straightened out and get it all taken care of. So I really liked that this creator had the roof already done. And with that, I thought because it was a challenge, I wasn't going to change the color of the roof or change the roof in any way. I was just going to kind of keep it the way they had it. I probably could have changed the color if I wanted to, just because you can change the color of the outside. Like, you don't keep it as a shell, but I just figured just because they already did it, I wasn't going to touch it or, change the color in any way. This house in particular is kind of giving me Hampton vibes. I think just because of the colors, it kind of looks like a beach house because I use the stone and the light green. That's what it makes me look, that's what makes me think of is like Hamptons, like it should be on the water somewhere. Always when I do my builds, I always build in Newcrest. It is my favorite world by far because it's completely blank. They have a ton of lots in it that I really like and I really enjoy. I love every single lot. Like, as you can see kind of over to the left, you can kind of see the city skyline over there. And so I just like each lot is just so pretty and so gorgeous in its own right, and it's completely bare, so you can kind of have creative reign and you can just kind of do whatever you want throughout the world. Whereas like the other worlds, they have a lot of houses already built, so you'd have to go in, bulldoze those lots, and I just didn't feel like doing that, and I never usually feel like doing that, so I'll always kind of build in Newcrest. And then you can kind of place these homes wherever, so if you want to move this to a different world, you can do so as well. This house has a lot of greenery around it. It has a lot of landscaping around it as well. I really tried to go crazy with the landscaping. I really tried to go crazy with the greenery as well, just because I feel like this house kind of deserves it because it was giving me kind of Hampton vibes. I feel like all the houses that I've seen just are full of like lush landscapes because it is a ritzy area. So I just added in all of these bushes around the house and then added in that archway because I was like, why not? Why wouldn't they have like an archway leading up to their house? It just seems like to me that this would be a landscaping nightmare. So somebody would always have to come in and like trim everything down and make sure everything looks, perfect. But I figured, why not? It's Sims, like let's do that. That seems like a realistic thing. I mean, in The Sims, you want to make houses that you are kind of like your dream home. So my dream home is definitely lots of landscaping. I would never want to like keep up with the landscaping. That's not something that I would ever want to do. But in The Sims, like they will stay that way forever. So don't worry, everything will be fine. All of the landscaping, the trees and everything will look really gorgeous in The Sims. So that's why I do it that way. But adding in a lot of wildflowers throughout this property as well. Adding in a lot of trees. Like I said, I did put the treehouse tree in the front, which usually you would want probably your treehouse in the back, but I just thought this time just putting it in the front, so that way they're like, maybe the kids are like up playing in their treehouse, and then one of their parents comes home from work or something and they can kind of see them walking up. I don't know, it just kind of gave me that vibe. Like, I when I was growing up, I always wanted a tree house, like always wanted a tree house, and I never was able to have one. So in my Sims homes, now that they have that in the game, I always put that in because it was a dream of mine. And my Sims play, like whenever I play the game, I always like to kind of create like dream homes or like a dream landscaping or, dream yard that I wish I had when I was growing up. So that's always what I do. Just because it's so much fun to play in the game with like your family and you have that, dream home. So, but that's what I did here. And then just adding in some of those like planter pots on the outside as well. They kind of look out of place because I feel like those should be kind of under the roof somewhere or under somewhere where it doesn't look so out of place, but it's okay. There are some in the debug mode that you can get, and they kind of, are hooked to the ceiling. So that's what they look like. They just come from the ceiling. Whereas the ones that come from the packs that you already have are ones that you have to place on the walls. And I know that you can get a lot of different things in debug mode, but when I turn that on, it's really hard for me to find things because it's like everything that I have to sort through. So I try my best not to do that, even though you can get kind of like beautiful pieces from the debug mode that you can kind of place around, and they have like a lot of good landscaping things, and the trees in debug mode are $0, so you don't have to worry about it eating up your money. But this home doesn't have a family living in it, so we don't have a budget at all. So I didn't have to worry about that at all, but just adding in a lot of landscaping. Like I said, I've been really trying to do more of that, because usually what happens is like if I play on my own, I'll move a family in, and then as they age up and as they age, or like as they're living in the home, is when I'll start putting in like different trees or like different things that I thought that they would like, or to kind of fit their personality. But I'm really trying, because I'm not doing a family to start out with, I'm just really trying to put everything in that I can as much as I can, and just trying to do that and get creative with it, because I have a tendency that I get kind of doing the same thing, like I'll be repetitive in builds. And so this was like a really cool thing to just kind of refresh my mind and like refresh everything. Doing a shell challenge is like super fun for me, and there's still a lot of people that have their shell challenges up on the gallery. They have like just the what you start out with, where you can kind of create your exterior, create your interior, and then there's a lot that I've put them up there that have done beautiful things with like a shell challenge from another creator. So I don't know, people seem to be, I don't know, they might not be doing it anymore, but there's a lot of creations on there, because I was looking and I was like, you know what, I kind of feel like doing a shell challenge, because it will, update my creativity a little bit, and I won't have to worry about, okay, what home am I doing and all of that. I'll just have to worry about the exterior and the interior. And the interior I'm a little bit scared about doing, because usually I like to kind of expand walls, like if I don't have enough room, and you can't do that with this. Or if like there's a wall that I wish wasn't there, I would just take it out, put something else there, and you cannot do that with this. So, and it's been a really long time since I've done a shell challenge, so I'm interested to see how the interior comes out. I was going to try to put them both in the same video, like the exterior and the interior, but I just didn't have a layout in mind that I wanted to do yet. I kind of wanted to take some time and kind of look at the shell on the inside and see like where I could place things, and just kind of get a feel for things. Sometimes I'll even like lay down random like pieces of furniture that I'm not going to use, just to see if I can do like the living room there or the kitchen somewhere else. So I haven't done that yet, so we'll see how it comes out, like I said. But adding in a lot of different things that they could do outside, because you know me, I say this in every video, I always try to like put a lot of things that they could do outside, because my Sims in the warmer climates, they will be outside, and they have a lot of things that they can do. So the parents have a lot of planter boxes that they can have like trees if they want, or if they want to have their own like fruits or vegetables or anything like that. And then I added in kind of this little area with the bushes for the hot tub, but then it ended up looking weird because there was this little space over on the side that I could do nothing with, so I ended up moving it over and just kind of shifted everything over a little bit so that way there it didn't look so weird and out of place, why there was this little place on the side of the hot tub that I could do nothing with. Like I couldn't put anything over there. So and then adding in a swing set, I always add in a swing set, but I had to move the tree over and move everything over. But I do love putting swing sets at my homes because it's just so much fun, and the kids have a lot of fun on it, the Sim kids. So that's what I like doing. But anyways, you guys, I think I'm going to end the talking portion right here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all very soon.